purpose of dressing a well is to give thanks to the well for the continuing source of water, and particularly today with our project, it's to give thanks for the project and to celebrate the conclusion of a successful project that we've been doing in partnership with Bridgwater College. The well head is the part of the heritage, but the well and the water that comes from it signifies a continuing source of life, and everything springs from that. So hope springs from wells, health, joy, serenity. Particularly the students, when they're out here, feel a sense of calm, and they're serene and relaxed, and it is just something that's beautiful and peaceful.
I was asked by Debbie and Becky to work with the students who have been clearing the well here and include an artistic element to what they were doing, and perhaps in that try and acknowledge some of the heritage of the well and what it might have been used for in centuries gone past. We came up with a project together where we made a series of papier-mâché story bowls, and we made rubbings of the surface of the wells and various surfaces that we could find around the site, like leaves and bark and things. We also had a moment when we sat here all together as a group and had lunch, and the students wrote down some words. We then pasted those onto the inside and the outside of our bowls, which once varnished could hold well water. And we last year had a little moment where we poured water into the well from these bowls and made wishes, and then today again they've been able to do that in passing the water around to each other. So it's been a really, really lovely project to be involved in.
Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to our well dressing ceremony and our celebration of the St Agnes Well Project. We've been doing this project for the last 14 months in partnership with Bridgwater College, and it's been my pleasure to work with Roy and Fleur and a wonderful array of young adults from the Entry to Land-Based Studies course. If you would like to know a little bit more about what we've done over the last 14 months, there's 2 reports on the table which just record what we've been doing and how much fun we've been having as well with this project. So the purpose of today's ceremony is to give thanks to the well for the continued source of water, and to thank the well for a successful project and the fun that we've had with it. As you can see, there's a wonderful array of plants and flowers and greenery provided by the Wall Gardens of Cannington and the Seeds of Hope project. And I'd like to invite you all in a minute, if anyone would like to come and join us, to actually dress the well with the greenery and any flowers. And after we've done that, we're going to perform a simple ceremony with these story bowls that were made in our first half of the project with our art workshop by a very talented artist, Lucy Large, which we are lucky enough to have Lucy here today. So we're going to perform a simple ceremony, and these bowls are going to be, we're going to form a circle around the well, and then we're just going to pass water from one bowl to another, giving our own thanks to the well and for the project. Following that, there is going to be a little a licorice shaking bottle ceremony and a rhyme said by Georgia. And I would just like to point out that Georgia has been the only student that has been here the whole time. So it's very special to me that Georgia's going to read the rhyme out. So it's been a great project. We have had a great time. I've especially enjoyed it, and I'm very grateful to everybody who has helped along the way, particularly to Mr. Hugh Warmington, the landowner, who has allowed this project to take part on his land. And there's acknowledgements on the back of your order of service, but I would particularly like to thank the Heritage Lottery Fund and the Bishop's Lydia Parish Council for funding this project, to Becky and Alex for supporting me all the way, and to Roy and Fleur and the wonderful students for making this project great. Thank you. So if anyone would like to come and help with the dressing, then please do. There's greenery here. Come and make it look beautiful. If it makes you happy to put it there, then that's the right place to put it. Chantel, that is beautiful. There's also some greenery here, chaps, if anyone wants anything. There we are. Would you like to lay? Isn't that beautiful?
Yes,
Aren't they gorgeous?
They're absolutely stunning.
I know.
Gorgeous.
Aren't they? Aren't they lovely?
I saw these on first, so I thought I'd put them on somewhere too.
Absolutely, Kieran. You put them wherever you
Trust
think
me, I
is
picked
right.
The biggest bits, the bit in the middle was the bit I broke. I broke 2 bits
I think
off
it's
of one.
lovely. Becky? Would you like to wear this?
Well, you've got to put yours on as well.
Okay.
Which way round?
We didn't trim the ivy, did that's all right. That suits you.
Is it?
Brilliant.
Not too much.
There we are. Not at all. Right then, so if I can invite the students forward to come and collect a story bowl.
Where's my bowl? My bowl is round here.
Let's grab a bowl.
Sweet. Grab a bowl, any bowl.
Put my cereals in next.
Right, Jess and James, can I ask you to go round there so we can make this circle? That's it. Keep going. That's it. Come on in. If you haven't got a bowl, it's okay. We will pass it on. Anybody else? You're very welcome to join. Right, are you ready? You're going to say your words of thanks to the well, Georgia.
Thank you, well, for everything you have brought. Thank you, well, for giving me a chance to do a really exciting project with some incredibly inspiring people.
Thank you, Well, for giving me this opportunity to run this project and work with some amazing people, and for just having peace and serenity whenever we visit you.
Thank you all for helping make this place.
Thank you, well, for meeting all these amazing people possible.
2 minutes. You can't miss out.
I present this to the well as a project I was involved in filming it.
I think it can go back to its source, Phil. Would you like to pour it back in there? Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Lovely. Right.
Great, thank you.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to go and get some water from the well. And this will be part of our shaking bottle ceremony. I've already put the licorice in the bottle.
Licorice.
If you'd just like to have a little shake, pass it on. Don't tip it upside down.
Sorry.
That's perfect.
Have a shake. So?
Thanks, John. And back to me. Right. Who would like a little taste?
Yeah. Go on, I'm up for it. Yeah.
Georgia, would you like to hold those for me? That's it. Okay.
I think so.
Are we going to try? Oh, that's rather nice.
Whoops. That's George's.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Just want to say a few words, just a big thank you for Becky and Debbie, Alex, letting us be part of this project. It started off as something really small, just coming down and weeding the well once a month, and into something like what we've got today. And and you know, worked with some amazing people and some absolutely brilliant students who've all gone on to do good things just like you next year.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we ready?
Yeah, you're starting first. I'm starting
I've got to
last.
start first. Okay. The Wells of Rocky Cumberland have each a saint or patron who holds an annual festival, the joy of maid or matron. And to this day, as erst they want, the youths and maids repair to certain wells on certain days and hold a revel there. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am. 1 sugar stick and licorice with water from the spring. They mix a pleasant beverage and made a carol singing.
Hey! Well done.
Wow, well, well. I never thought I would see this day. What an amazing experience. Isn't it interesting that a well that we need to thank the earth for and we need to thank the spirit of has given us all so much. We would never have met each other. We'd never be standing here today. Debbie would never be with us doing this work today. So one place can bring so much. And yet this is also about our own well-being. I like the idea that when you're feeling a bit stressed or a bit low, I want to invite you to come here. Play with the water. Just sit with the well. Look, you've even got your own log bench to sit on. I want you to feel that you are part of this place and that you can come any time. And some of you are going to bring your children here and your children's children here. And it will become a place that you know about. Maybe other people won't know about, but you will know about. We have a guardian every day looking over this well, which is Jean. And Jean, you can't move home because we need you to stay. Because Jean looks from over there and she keeps an eye on it for us on a daily basis. And I also want to say to you that inside of all of you, there is a deep well of well-being. And what we have to do in life is to really tap into that, to really step into that place. And that's where your confidence is. That's where you can do amazing things. And that is where all of this has come from today. So I've gone this morning and I've collected some water. And this, in this bottle, is water from St Agnes's fountain, which when I was a very little girl, I would go and collect water from in Alliford Woods. And then I would bring it home to my grandmother in the hope that it would make her well. My mum was reminding me of that story the other day. And I've mixed it with waters from the Chalice well, which are connected to this place. And I've also mixed it with waters from here and waters from my father's well, who he was in Watchet, if you ever want to go to St Decuman's well, and that was the well that he restored. I've also put in water from Bath because my grandfather actually did research on the Bath Springs. And I was named after Rebecca's fountain in Bath. So water's kind of in my blood, if that makes sense. So I'm going to ask, Stuart, if you'll help me. We're going to mix this with our water here.
Yeah.
That was taught to me by the lovely well ladies who are also here today, Katie and Jane. So if you'd like to pour it in for me, Georgia. So as we mix this water, we also bring together all those places that have been important in our lives and places that I would like to invite you to kind of go and visit. Thanks, Georgia.
That's right.
So it leaves me to just say another really big thank you to everyone here who's been so much part of this project. Debbie, you've done an amazing job, and I think Phil has something, don't you, Phil? I know I said I wouldn't embarrass you, but
Didn't believe you.
we've
Oh, Phil, thank you.
done you a little card. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Before we
Thank you, Phil.
Before we
disappear, ladies and gents, I'd like to present Debbie with some little flowers
I
for her
thank
work,
you kindly.
and Rebecca.
Oh,
And
thank you, Alex.
what we have here is my good friend Tim has done, using modern technology, has done a 3D scan of the sign for the well. So just a little reminder
That's incredible.
That was printed.
That's
That is amazing.
That is the
That's
actual,
it.
actual sign from down there.
Oh, that is incredible. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, that's beautiful.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.